Hi, this is Matt Dyer, and I'm going to give you a very quick walkthrough of AttorneyMesh. AttorneyMesh is basically a match.com for attorneys and clients. On the left here, we see the attorney view. On the right, we see the client view. Now they're both signed in as me, so take that into account. At the top, we see the questions. These are anonymously posted questions by AttorneyMesh client visitors. They do have a topic, and I'll go ahead and show you what asking a question looks like. You just post your question, select a topic of interest, and an amount that you plan to spend in the next 6 months. This is just to give an understanding to the attorneys of whether this is something that they might want to prioritize in terms of writing a response. So any attorney that has a website for your chosen topic will receive a notification that you've asked this question and will have an opportunity to respond to it. I'll show you what that's like here in a second. Let's look at this question. This is the one that we're going to look at on the attorney side. Is it legal to ingest other people's writing into your own retrieval augmented generation system? This is posted to the copyrights topic, so all the attorneys with copyrights websites will receive notification of this, but they won't know anything about the person who posted this question. So they won't be able to directly message. They can just write content to the copyrights topic, and then the author and anybody else who has subscribed to the copyrights topic will receive notifications that new content has been published by an attorney. So it's kind of a blind, two-sided marketplace. You can also see that there's some recent posts about patents, and that's where I tend to focus my writing. But let's go shift over to the attorney view now. And we can see that this is my view again. I've got two blogs. I've got a patent blog and a startup copyright blog. So I just kicked this startup copyright blog off today. So let's go ahead and see what this is all about. So you can see this background only will make a little more sense in a second, but there are no actual published posts for this blog. So I can either just manually write a new post, or I can create an AI post. And this AI post is hopefully what you'll be interested in. A couple things is that we see the question that was asked by one of the clients under the copyrights topic is posted here. It's got a $100 budget. Somebody's asking, is it legal to ingest other people's writing into your own RAG system? I'm going to go ahead and use that prompt as the basis for my content. And I'm going to say, modify this just a bit to refine the prompt. Is it a copyright problem, or is it fair use to ingest other people's, I don't know if this matters, but we'll pretend it does, people's writing into your own retrieval augmented generation? And this does matter because the RAG system that AttorneyMesh uses will look for both retrieval augmented generation, but also RAG is often abbreviated for that. So now we're going to increase the amount of hits. When we say get background content, then it's going to use this prompt and find anything that I've ever written about or that's publicly available via AttorneyMesh and make it accessible prior to writing this content. So you'll see here in a second just how that works. All right, so this is the prompt that I just submitted. And now I can check up to 5 passages I want to include as background. So I have previously ingested content that does talk a little bit about RAG, so I'll include that one. We'll include that one. Then you can see I mostly write about patents, so that's where most of the content is. And we are using ChatGPT 3.5. If you upgrade On AttorneyMesh, you can use ChatGPT 4, but 3.5 is actually pretty good. So now I'm feeding in this prompt that was originally provided plus the selected passage to generate my first draft, essentially, of a blog that is going to be directed towards this. Is it a copyright violation to include other people's content? And you can see here, now I've got my first draft ready. This is the ingest as background. If you didn't want to publish it, you just want to use it for your own background material, you could do that. But I think this is a pretty good title, so I'm going to go ahead and use that for my title. Some summary here, might want to fill that in later. We'll just leave it for now. I'll actually just nuke it for now. And one thing that is different about 3.5 and 4 is 4 actually does some of the heading material. Heading, and 3.5 seems to not do that as much. But you can see here that you get, we'll say, a pretty sparse answer here. 4 does also expand the amount there. But really what we're trying to do here is not have it so that you just, publish this right away, but that you've basically got a first draft that you can use. So let's just say and I'll go ahead and I'm going to delete this in a second, but just so that you have an idea of what kind of the end-to-end workflow is like, is we'll go ahead and publish this amazing work of art. And now you can see that I have published this, and this is a publicly accessible website. So you don't need this. You can link straight to it from your own website. You don't need, the clients don't need to log in to see this. This image defaults to AttorneyMesh. Why don't I go ahead and show you that? But if you want, you can change it to anything of your heart's desire. We'll just do that one for fun. So you can see it's pretty easy to make that change. And now when you reload that page and wait the appropriate amount of time, there it goes. Then it'll update that image. And right now we don't have any more, but you can see that, switch over to this one real quick. The patent website is going to have a little bit more content on it. So the basic gist, so this is what the patent website would look like. You got multiple different pieces of content and publicly accessible. Again, this is at patent.AttorneyMesh, but you can also specify your own URL to where if you had a custom domain that you wanted to add, you could use that. And then last notification is when, or last point is when you publish this content, the folks who asked this question, is it legal to ingest, and anybody else subscribed to the copyrights topic would receive notification that you posted to that topic. So they'd be able to see, okay, this is a good article that is relevant to what I'm trying to engage an attorney about, and so there'd be an opportunity to follow up with this attorney. Hope that was a helpful overview and look forward to hearing what you think. Thanks.